It's summertime in December here on the newest episode of Content Breaker. And we're talking about Phineas and Ferb across the second dimension, because apparently that was a decom.
Yep, technically it was a decom.
I'm surprised this is all working Zog. Here with what we're doing today, Kelz. Secret Agent Static and Major Strange. How y'all doing?
Doing good. I'm happy I got Perry, so.
I just said Secret Agent. They have an whole squad of them. I didn't know you got Perry.
Because I do. I'm Secret Agent Hank the human.
Hank
the human.
It's the only H-A name I can think of besides Hotep, but how the internet is.
Harry.
Harry's such a lame name. Harry Potter.
Sorry to all the Harrys out of there.
Lame. Harry Elefante.
Harold.
Harold. Oh, don't even get me started.
Hey, Arnold.
Watch her. That's not a name.
First name is Hay, last name is Arnold. That's how that works, right?
His name was Hay, last name was I want to meet your mama. Ooh, ooh.
All right, so in this episode of Decom December, we're taking it to one of, 3 animated decoms?
Yeah, we're actually here in person because it's the holidays. We all live in the four corners of the United States, but since we're all actual blood-related brothers, we decided to meet up.
No, we all live in the same four corners of the same county.
No, we can't tell people that. We got to give them the allure of where we are. I'm from Minnesota.
Well, don't dox yourself.
Where does Phineas and Ferb
I've
take
outed
place?
myself as a Florida boy.
In the tri-state area.
Burbank, California.
No, the tri-state area. That's definitely got to be somewhere in the Northeast.
Burbank.
That's
Okay.
I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Why not?
It's somewhere in the
By the
Burbank
geographical location, the longest summer does happen in California. So if we use science, even though it's only by minutes, they have the longest summer, so they are by far in California. Or
Well, they just tell us straight up that
Death Valley.
summer is 104 days. So
or Death
where's that
Valley.
from?
It's 104 days of summer vacation.
Was summer
That school
really
comes
that
along
long?
just to end it.
Like for us?
I have no
I don't
idea.
feel like it was.
I know, right? Because we had 2 months.
Dude, most of my summers were spent doing shit. So
Who has
for
kids?
me, I
How
don't
long
even
are
think
they
so.
in summer?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, class ends in May
Yeah.
and goes back in
And then you come back in August.
late August.
So what's that? May.
June, July.
June,
It's like
July.
3
August.
days.
So 3 months. So three
days.
times 30
is 90.
90.
Yeah,
So
ain't no way.
And you can
He could. Who
the
knows?
weekends? No
you
way.
basically add 2 weeks onto it.
How do you add 2 weeks on it?
You get out early. You get out early May. You get back late August. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because up north school starts in September. Where I was from, Minnesota. We went back after my birthday.
This is a cartoon, my guy.
I just want to know the answer.
Like there's over 100. I'm pretty sure there's over 100 episodes.
I feel
They
like
t-
Phineas and Ferb is accurate enough to have the correct dates of summer.
Oh no,
That's why.
they made a joke. It's like, wow, Ferb, that felt like a really long summer. It definitely felt longer than 104 days. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was good.
Luckily, you don't have to know the ins and outs of the show to actually watch this movie.
I mean,
You just gotta know the basic premise.
There's a couple of running jokes that I think if you hadn't watched the series, you might not understand. But or if you haven't seen this show in a while, you're like,
So
why is it funny?
let's get a basic setup for what is Phineas and Ferb.
I think we need to go further. What is a decom?
We need to go further. Who is Disney?
What is corporate establishment?
What is television?
This country was built on the back of slaves.
What is
And you ruined it.
what is art? Yes. All these questions and more. Not on this episode. What is Phineas and Ferb?
Not this episode.
Phineas and Ferb is a cartoon which was created on Disney Channel, which was written by John Barry and Jeff.
Swampy Marsh.
Yes.
Swampy Marsh and
Swampy.
Dan Pfaffenmeyer.
Yes, they did a bunch of shorts. That's where I remember Dan's name. And it's kind of a story of these two boys, stepbrothers, who cause havoc for their sister by being incredibly smart. So a fun Jimmy
She
Neutron.
more does it to herself.
Yeah. She's got squirrels in her pants. Which is simp. Oh my gosh. Phineas and Ferb invented simp.
What?
Squirrels in my pants. SIMP. Simp.
SIMP squirrels in my pants.
My God. I'll take your word for it.
Someone take over the overview. I'm having a moment of clarity.
So,
Holy crap.
Phineas and Ferb family unit goes on crazy summer adventures with a lot of the problems arising from, one, Phineas and Ferb just doing dumb shit, and two, the evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
I was thinking on the ride here, I'm like, this is just, what's his name?
Jimmy Neutron?
No, not Jimmy Neutron. This is just Kim Possible.
Dr. Draken.
Dr. Draken.
Yeah, this is just Dr. Draken, except
Without Chico.
after she go, because like he has a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is divorced and has that 16-year-old daughter.
And unironically, I think voted one of the best animated dads of all time. Like, no lie.
Like,
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah, no.
because he does actually try. He's
Yeah.
like, I just want the best for my daughter.
hell, he gives up on some of his evil plans for his daughter.
True. True. All for her to end up with Ferb.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
But
weird.
yeah, cartoon. I'll go with it.
Yeah, time skip. So they're going to college, so they're over 18.
Better than Perry.
Who did Perry end up with?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, they were
that
technically
kinda
dating. Yeah, they were technically. What a progressive relationship.
So you're saying Perry is his Lotties to...
I'm saying they're
Lottie?
spending their retirement years with each other, so who knows what they get up to.
How's Carl doing? That's the true...
Who?
This is Carl?
I think Carl
He takes
becomes
over.
the new monogram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Carl from Jimmy Neutron. I am mind blown by this episode.
They're both gingers.
And wear glasses and useless. They are.
bro, that's just what's his bucket?
Carl?
No, that's just Dexter.
Yeah, that's a teenage Dexter. That one fits a little
Dexter's
more.
too competent.
Okay. Well, looking at the picture of Carl in the future, that's not Dexter. That's Chucky's dad from
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Someone give me that sad song from the sky.
No.
I mean,
All right.
for
So,
Rugrats and Bears.
DComs, they are Disney Channel original movies.
Yes.
Let's watch a Disney Channel movie.
Movie.
All right. I don't know what you're doing.
The theme when it
You're
goes
awesome.
from the red carpet into the movie.
This is coming
Bum,
out
bum, bum, bum.
August 5th, 2011.
The day I was
Oh,
born.
God.
They're right.
Them cats.
Yeah, who's in the?
It's a cat. Anyways,
Oh, I heard it too.
August 5th, 2011. How do you think this film has aged?
Well,
Well,
Pretty well.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
fun. It's still fun to watch.
yeah. It's no Kim Possible, so the drama, which was his predecessor,
And
or
I
the
wanna,
Proud Family.
I
Well,
want to say that
those are meant to be finales. This is just another.
Yeah.
I've definitely noticed a trend, especially recently in like Western animated stuff. We're doing a lot of cross-dimensional things. And I think this was kind of like one of the first, not first ones that did it, but
Did it before the MCU.
That's because everybody hates it here.
yeah, MCU, Sonic Prime's doing it.
the one about spy hedgehogs, G-Unit.
G-Force?
Oh, G-Force.
G-Unit.
G-Unit.
G-Force.
The one with
so
50
constantly.
Cent.
I had completely forgot that was a thing.
Forget about G-Force?
Yeah.
How could you forget about G-Force? With the
Because
top
it
of
was
him?
awful.
With a lot of effort, apparently.
I'm assuming that's transdimensional.
It's not. They're just smart guinea pigs.
Oh.
Or hamsters. Gerbils?
You know,
Yeah, there's
just
no-
What's the G even stand
You know-
for?
We don't know.
guinea pig, I would assume.
But yeah, transdimensional stuff like Kim Possible, The Stitch in Time, and
Is that
other
transdimensional?
things.
Technically, when you time travel, you create alternate universes
Paradox.
and stuff like that.
That's very dependent
If we
on
want to
the
talk
show.
about the time continuum,
I wish I would watch Ladybug and Cat Noir because I could have a whole discussion or podcast about this with you. But no, you all refuse to witness greatness.
So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Evangelion.
The end of that
even.
part 6.
Oh, part 5 was so.
Part 6.
Is that Stone Ocean?
Yes.
That's
Yep.
Stone Ocean.
Part 6 was so.
Oh.
Yep.
Was it bad?
No, it was
It's
great.
a trip.
Oh.
man.
It was just a
It's
tragedy
trip.
at the end. It's one of those
Yeah.
things where it's like, so no waifu I have is ever going to be okay. That's fine. I'm accepted that.
At least there wasn't a note.
There was basically a note. It's called Embryo.
God damn.
What is this cross on?
Oh my God. Yeah. Basically. Wow. Mech March or May or whatever mech month we do with y'all. Y'all are watching Cross On and
Oh, yeah, we'll come back to it.
being disturbed.
So Phineas and
Okay,
Ferb
perfect.
movie across the second dimension, assuming that it's a 2D film because it's 2D animation.
Glorious 2D.
You know, speaking as someone who's seen Avatar, 3D is overrated.
You watched the new one?
Yes,
Was it good? Everybody was talking
it's
about
better
it.
than the first one.
See, is
Really?
it worth the 3D or can I just buy
Hell
it?
no.
Or watch it at home? Or watch it?
No,
when it comes out on DVD?
it is definitely not worth the 3D. Honestly, most things aren't worth the 3D, but I can. If I was not lucky enough to watch it as I did,
Yeah.
I would not have paid for that much for it at all. You had that 3D surcharge onto there, and I'm like, I'm out.
Because it's like, what else is going on a total side tangent here? What other films are coming out in 3D nowadays?
Apparently, Puss in Boots.
I heard Puss in Boots is great. Though.
Same though.
I haven't seen it. I heard
actually
it's
really
good. I want to see
Yeah.
it.
But again,
Not going into 3D.
the question being is, does the film justify the 3D?
Yeah.
Right.
Which, kind of hard to do that.
I watched the new Spider-Verse in 3D.
Yeah, I will do that one only because I've watched the original Spider-Verse 5 times in theaters.
Yeah.
So I will happily do the sequel.
It's worth all the money.
Okay. Back to the 2 dimensions. Phineas and Ferb, the movie, across the second dimension. What happens?
So, it's a movie on Disney Channel. It's actually an original movie on Disney Channel.
These are correct things.
Yes, yes.
Two young kids go to camp for the summer, wind up living in a digital land. Everybody gets their own
Digital
little
monster,
monster.
digital companion, the digital friend.
So I'm assuming this film sets up like every other episode of Phineas and Ferb. Phineas asks Ferb, "What are we going to do today?" Ferb says, "Take over the world." No, but basically,
It starts off.
That's right, Pinky.
It starts
Just
off a
like
little more movie.
This one actually starts in the morning. Just the kids waking up and having their normal day.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah, they get, since it's a movie, they got that extra runtime. They decided to start even earlier.
What they have for breakfast?
Cereal. And a loving pet.
They ate their pet?
No.
I watched
they
this,
come-
I promise. I just don't remember.
But now, apparently, that day's special because it's the anniversary of the day they adopted their platypus.
Yeah, and they can't find it. And they go looking for him, and they stumble on the Doofenshmirtz laps, and then they go to the second dimension.
Well, no, they instead. So apparently, they come up with the idea to make
Batman platypus
Batman
robots.
giant platypus little launcher things. You know how Phineas and Ferb do. Like, we're gonna ride the shuttlecock, and it's like, okay, boom, they pull it. Perry's jet flies into their shuttlecock, sending him off course right into Doofenshmirtz's lair, and he's like, "Huh. Well, I was waiting for somebody, but he's not here."
And we're talking about the thing they use in Batman that they bat back and forth. Please don't demonetize us.
I was wondering.
Wait, what did you say? A paddle?
Shuttlecock.
A what?
The thing in Batman that they hit back and forth instead of a ball.
Say it
it's
one
called a
more
shuttle.
Yes.
It's called a
Giant
shuttlecock.
birdie.
A shuttlecock.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
what it's called.
So
yes.
when Phineas and Ferb and Perry follow Dr. Doofenshmirtz through
When they got
his
hit by the
other
shuttlecock.
dimension, other dimensionator, they find themselves in an alternate universe where the second truly evil Dr. Doof rules over the tri-state area with
The
his army
grumpy
of
one.
norm bots. To save his friend from certain doom, Perry has no other choice but to make the ultimate sacrifice, revealing his secret identity as Agent P. Phineas Ferb escape and go on their own mission to save Perry.
Man, I gotta tell you, my favorite thing about Phineas and Ferb is Doofenshmirtz's naming convention. Like, my Nator, that creates a Nator.
I never made it an amnesia. I can't even say that word. Damn. Amnesia-nator.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, that was so
It's
funny.
like, I don't remember building an amnesia and hating.
I think
I would have remembered something like that.
My rainy day
To be
Nator.
fair, that's like the perfect idea perfect way for them to reestablish the status quo.
Also, while we're on Doofenshmirtz, he has the best backstories in all of fiction.
If there's any man who deserves to be evil, who has earned his right in the Evil Hall of
didn't
Fame.
even show up to my own birth.
We could.
And as a side note, I love how if you have watched the show, this movie subverts everything you know. So why are you super evil? I lost a train as a child.
Choo choo.
That's it.
That's it.
I was literally raised by ocelots.
That was so great.
Disowned by my parents, raised by ocelots.
Oh my gosh. I keep thinking about the one who's like, we couldn't afford a lawn, no, so it had to be me. That's what I gotta do.
Hand me up girls' clothing.
My only friend was a balloon.
And I lost him.
Oh my gosh. Balloony?
Balloon. It's a giant balloon.
But now this was
Doofenshmirtz's best character.
he is.
Never fails to make me laugh.
But I will say, like, this movie did reaffirm how annoying I find Phineas. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's like the only, like, most people think it would be Candace, but it's really just Phineas, honestly.
Yeah, I don't really
Just
have
like
a problem
in
with either
this
one, to be honest.
movie, or
I mean, I want to say overall. I mean, kind of overall, because it's obliviousness that Isabella is, like, very eh. But at the same time, especially like during the special when they grew up, even though this isn't Phineas and Ferb at all, this is just second to mention. But in this movie, like when he had a whole like anger fit at Perry for not telling him he was a secret agent, I'm like,
I mean, all he had to do was read the pamphlet.
yeah. He's like, I don't want to look at the
I don't
pamphlet.
want to read your pamphlet.
did you read the pamphlet? No, we
No.
threw it away. Dang it, Carl!
Doesn't
Nobody
anyone
wants
read
to
those?
I love it.
But apparently he disowns Perry.
Yeah, he
That's
has a whole moment.
What an asshole.
Like,
I'm saying.
he disowns him, finds out Perry went to sacrifice himself, and he's just like, oh no, Perry must get back.
I'm like, after all the work you did making a song, Perry come home, this is what you do? This is how you act up?
I think you mean Gary comes home.
No,
Yeah.
it's Perry
No, it's
come
Perry.
home. Yeah. Where is
Oh, I remember that episode. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
That was the
no.
thing. No, yeah, I'd say that's probably the
that was
weakest.
a rip-off of SpongeBob.
That's probably the weakest point in the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I'm freaking out of this. But I guess because the way Phineas and Ferb like themselves work is Phineas really does most of the talking. So maybe
The big thing for it is that he's always this optimist. He's always supposed to be this happy-go-lucky character.
Yeah.
And then he finally feels a sense of betrayal.
so
So it's supposed to be a major contrast in that. But yeah, it doesn't fit.
He obviously didn't listen to Hannah Montana, man. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Like, Perry had his moment. Like, you're in the same brand and you don't even know the song.
or like
Well, to be fair, it was Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana was a bop. That's your girlfriend or fiance rubbing off on me. I never said bop before I met her.
My God.
I mean, granted, I met her way before the word pop came. Anyway,
My favorite character is Perry the Plataborg,
as he should.
The Platyborg. I love that.
who's apparently the second antagonist of the show.
Yeah.
So what
just one
happens
of
with Doofenshmirtz?
They
Well-
find his train.
Well, when they get to the second dimension and Doof meets Doof, they have their whole big song number.
Oh, it's a musical.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
one's a
no,
musical.
No, yeah.
And if you watch
one's a
Phineas and
musical.
Ferb, there's at least one
Song every
musical
episode.
number per like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or maybe if it's special, there's like 2 or 3.
Really? I feel like there are a
So-
lot of episodes that didn't have songs.
but they're really good.
I usually remember a song an episode.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow. That's what my baby says, wow, wow, wow. And my heart starts pumping.
And that's the one that gets stuck in everyone's head.
My shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth
That sparkle, just like stars.
New podcast topic.
Yes, best songs and cartoons. I would like to swap out one of my top. Take out it.
But yeah, when they get done with the song number, the boys come in, and more evil doof is just like, wait, I already know this trick. I have the cyborg proof right there.
Hey, you let your friends in here with the secret agent? What? No, this is just the boys. They're fine. They're with me. They're my friends. And then it's like no, there's a secret agent right there. The
cyborg.
platypus?
Platyborg. Take care of that platypus. It's not working. Oh, attack the boys instead. He's actually smart enough and evil enough to be like, oh, right. Children in danger.
And that kind of leads
Gives
further,
me my proof.
further into the middle of the point of the movie. One of my favorite jokes is just like, it's like, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. The one where he's like, all right, what do you see here? A platypus. All right, and here,
now, Perry
the platypus. It's like whenever he puts on the hat, because otherwise he doesn't know.
I love
Like,
it.
I see
Superman.
why you're
Yeah.
having issues conquering your
He would
dimension.
fit in great with Lois Lane.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. The more we get into it, the more I see the parallels between SpongeBob and Phineas and Ferb, because that's totally the manta ray thing with Patrick and his wallet. Like, is this your wallet? Nope. I just found your ID in it. Yep, that's me.
that's me.
So this must be your wallet.
It's not my wallet.
What's even in this box?
It's not my wallet.
Oh Lord.
And that's the other thing, like that this movie does. That if you have not watched the series, you might have kind of like, well, you know, why'd they say that? It's like the running jokes. The whole Phineas and Ferb series is just a ton of running jokes, and I'm trying to remember some of the ones they used here.
Definitely. Definitely the Nader joke. Definitely the
Perry the
one.
platypus.
What are we gonna do today?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah. The Isabel and her like Girl Scouts of Doom or Death.
Apparently she's fashionable here.
I mean, Isabel has always been a fashionable bop. Like, we respect and we stand Isabella, Gabriela Montoya's in this house.
Hey, where's Perry?
Yep.
Perry, come
Where's
on.
Perry?
The evil jingle.
Yeah. Deeper Sparks.
Overrated.
My watermelon. I don't know.
Definitely the whole Ferb just coming in with words of wisdom. That whole like gag.
This is deja vu-ish. I will say, I do appreciate how they had that little opening bit, and when for a flash forward, and then when they finally get to that point, they're just like, yeah, yada yada yada, you know the drill.
Yeah, you already
Just skip the whole thing.
Phineas and Ferb went to the second dimension.
I think that's the one that they didn't do this time.
Yeah.
They are like, because she wasn't about that. She was trying not to bust them, but then she's like, "Wait, I have to bust my brothers, and that's how I'm gonna save the world!" Yay!
Yeah.
And then she goes, gets her mom, like, "Look, mom,
And it all
look!"
disappears.
And she's like, "I don't see anything." Yes, that's right, you don't. It worked. Haha.
I win this time.
No, funnier was Stacy. When she came over and was like, "Candace, what are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, there's no mysterious force that makes all of Phineas and Ferb's inventions disappear. That's not a thing." And then the wormhole opens up, and Candace jumps through, and goes to the evil dimension, and then
She's
Stacy's
just
like,
setting out an entire altar, just being like, "Mysterious force, can I have my friend back?"
"Oh, hey, Stacy. And I want a car."
I seriously asked for this back. Can I have a car instead?
I have a car.
Yeah, it do be like that. There was also a stark lack of Jeremy in this movie.
I am not missing it though.
He came in, said he was touring college, and then there was the other dimension Jeremy, which he comes in, helps other dimension Candace, Rebel dimension.
Yeah,
Break out of jail.
The
Resistance,
rebel with barely a cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? On second watch, I did notice that too. I was like, "Oh, all these kids are just rebelling," but I mean,
I did- I
Candace wanted to protect her brothers.
I did
Yeah.
like that bit with Buford where he was like, "Aren't you a part of the rebels?" I was, but they kicked me out for rebelling.
I got so good at it, I started rebelling the rebels.
I love Buford and Baljeet. They're such like funny characters.
They're gems. I love it.
Yeah, but no, that whole thing with I also did really like how this was a more wholesome Candace in like a dystopian world because she's like, I care about my brothers. I just want to put them in harm's way, and then when that happens, he's like, "Nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I got to protect them."
Strangely enough, a more chill Candace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When she starts beating up on the robot, it's like, can you do that? I
Well,
guess.
obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
Clearly, I can.
yeah.
can we do that? No, stay down.
I love it. I do. So like, there was a lot of references to this movie. Like,
Oh, yeah. Tremendous.
yeah, like I felt like there was a Training Day reference somewhere. There's always a Training Day reference. Have you seen Training Day, Strange? Like the look on your face, I'm like, I don't feel like he's watched Training Day.
I want to say you're right, but I can't think of a specific instance. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Training
There's
Day.
definitely a sliders reference. The whole traveling to different worlds using a sliding device.
I mean,
Terminator 2.
maybe
Yes,
that's what it was.
there was definitely a term. I remember that.
Star
yeah,
Trek.
Perry is the whole Terminator. Star Trek. There's a Star Trek reference.
The
Oh, they're-
Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Borg,
Perry the Platyborg.
Platyborg.
Lataborg.
Yeah.
Also, Vince Vaughn is the actor in That Darn Fiance. Looks a lot like Vince Vaughn.
Yeah. I felt like that train car sequence was a bit of a Temple of Doom.
I can see it.
Yep. My car sequence is similar to the train. Shaolin Showdown. It's possible that the second dimension Doofenshmirtz named his robot Normbots.
Oh,
Possibly thought by Jack Spicer to be the robot's
Jackbox. Yeah.
Jack Black. That.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
that-
I could see that, but that was also
That
funny.
fits.
It's like- and
The
maybe
design's also similar now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
the robot army, like, hi, I'm Norm.
Oh yeah.
That's
Let's not
scary.
forget that this whole movie was basically an Avengers reference before the Avengers.
Yeah. Then they did the Avengers, which was weird. But they did the one with Spider-Man, so I was okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah,
it was definitely at that point a celebration of the entire show leading up to the movie because towards the end,
Look at everything we've done.
yeah, they did all
This
the
is just the halfway
inventions.
point.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, oh wait, we got renewed for like 7 more seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be it.
Which I gotta say, that
And
was
then
cool.
another movie on Disney Plus.
Yeah, which I still haven't watched. It's
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Me neither. Yeah, I feel like I need
I'd
to.
recommend it.
Yeah. Did Ashley Tisdale come back as the voice of Candace?
Yeah.
Okay. The bag will make you do it.
I just feel like I got to go back and watch like the whole series and then go watch the final movie to
You
like,
do.
really appreciate it.
You can.
What else are you doing?
I don't know.
You got
What
2
is it you
weeks,
spending
sir?
your time with?
Maybe.
2 weeks.
Yeah, aren't you off
You're
for
about
2
to
weeks?
get a
Oh.
Christmas break.
Yeah.
Trying to beat Pokemon and
Don't you got family things to do?
Xenoblade. But yes, I do. I do have
Yeah.
family stuff.
Yeah, you have people who love you in different places.
Just like here.
Yeah. At this table. This is a table of love and wood. Mostly wood.
Yeah. Anyone
Like-
knows.
Actual physical wood.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God, yes. Okay. Yes.
So, how do you feel
Pause.
that this no? How do you feel that Phineas and Ferb the movie Across the Second Dimension fits in the canon of DComs?
I feel like there was no red carpet premiere. Actually, there was. It feels weird when there's cartoons involved in the DComs. Because I know these are Disney Channel shows, just like The Proud Family and just like Kim Possible's Other Drama. You want to make it spectacular. Like, I literally could have seen all 3 of these movies in theaters, and I feel like they would have done really well.
Actually, this one was released in Spain. I heard Spanish theaters, and I don't know if they were saying that based on language or
Yeah.
country. So I'm gonna go with Spain.
Okay.
And it actually did decently well, just not the numbers Disney was looking for.
Yeah.
So it had about, let's see, numbers, about 6 cinema premieres. One in LA, one in Mexico City, Sao Paulo, an undisclosed Spain,
Oh,
Piccadilly Circus in London, Netherlands and Belgium. So yeah, interesting.
weird.
Yeah, I would say it. To me, it's weird because when I do the top 5 DComs, like I know we got to put these in the running, but I just feel like a DCom is like physical, like real, non-animated. Like I just get that energy, like because if I say, "Hey, you got 2 seconds, name your favorite DCom," you're probably gonna go Windy Woo, Stuck in the Suburbs.
Anything with the song in it, right?
Yeah, anything. I just realized that. Yeah. Subconsciously. Yeah.
Okay.
The Christmas present.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm the opposite way. These are what I think about. I think of like Kim Possible or the Proud Family movie or even Phineas and Ferb. Now that I realize that this is a DCOM.
But you had to realize it was a DCOM now.
I thought they ended before Phineas and Ferb got their
Nope,
movie.
they're still going.
They're still going.
Yeah,
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
watch Spin.
Oh, they spent. Listen, we watched me, Kelz, and Cam watch Spin, a DCOM, because Internals was so bad. I was like, we're not getting off Disney Plus with this the last thing we watch. What are we watching? And then somehow we ended up on Spin.
With that?
It
Listen, it was like
it was a
better-
palate cleanser.
yeah. When
Yeah.
you
Did
in,
its job.
After Eternals.
Okay. I'll
when
give
you
that
in
one.
pain, do you think about what medicine you reach for? No, you just shove it down your throat.
I usually do, because if it's not going to cure the thing I'm sick with, then what's the point?
He's the one person that would.
You know what? My analogy is my analogy.
about to
You
say,
can't take it away.
it's
Not,
Yeah.
not every analogy works for everybody. So
It does for me.
Well,
This is my America.
like I had mentioned before the podcast,
This is my hero. Boku no hero.
How do you feel about this fitting in the DCOM canon?
Okay.
Strange.
so
Yes.
specifically, and we had talked about this before, the animated DComs are like the air quote end, or you would have to have at least watched a lot of the animated, the original series
Watch the show.
of a show to actually understand what's happening in the movie.
Not the
Because
Proud
it's
Family.
like, I mean, you can have context of the characters and everything. I mean, would you just
it
sit
helps
down,
move
like,
things along.
yeah. Like, who's Penny? Why do we care about what Penny does? Why? Who are these peanut people? Is
I
this
thought
what the
Oscar
Proud
was the
family?
main character.
Yeah.
I mean, I would argue this is the same deal with this, but no, I get your point. Like, the other ones outside of this and the Proud Family movie are like canonical story progression.
The only things I think I can maybe you could probably not say, like, it's not just the animated ones. So if you do like the Wizards of Waverly Place movie,
It wasn't animated.
no, it's non-animated. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. It's like kind of outside.
The
Like
ones
that's
that
like a
kind of do.
series finale kind of thing because it's a movie and it's like this is the last you're probably going to see of these characters. I'm trying to think of another one.
Even
Oh yeah, there
Stevens?
was a Zack and Cody movie, but I don't know if that one counts.
Oh god, that's right. They did have
They did
one.
do that one.
Even Steven's movie was terrible. Terrible. Probably the worst rated DCOM. It has its ups, though. It has its redeeming qualities.
What are they?
It was a healthy Shia LaBeouf.
Well,
No,
that's
he's
debatable.
never been okay.
I'm about to say that one's debatable. I was going to say the crazy acting Christy Carlson Romano gives.
Yeah. And then she went actually crazy, so we'll never get Kim Possible again.
No,
Hate it. But yeah, even Stevens, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Hey, no, we'll get a Kim Possible again. They'll give us another live action.
Oh,
you
praise
plan on it.
No, that was so bad. That
it
was
was.
the worst DCOM movie.
so you know what we're gonna have to do next year, right? The worst decon.
Yes, I'm. Oh Lord, Cheetah Girls 3. Why are we here? That's what the movie should be called. Cheetah Girls 3. Why are we here?
Fucking House Trap or whatever it is.
Yeah,
House?
Smart House.
Smart House.
Oh, God.
Smart House was
Smart
iconic
House,
and
yeah.
terrifying, but iconic.
Xenon.
Xenon
Okay,
was dope. Now you just hate it. Wait, which Xenon?
Exactly.
Three.
Z3? Okay, I'll give you that one. That one was... The first two were
so
great.
this is why Valve doesn't count to 3.
I mean, we all know
That-
not everything can be Zombies 1, 2, and 3, or
Okay.
Zombies 1, 2, and 3.
That's where the bar is.
or High School Musical 1, 2, 1, 2, just 1 and 2. That's the only two they made.
Again, that's where
People
the bar
should
is.
Stop counting to 3. I think that's the.
They didn't make a third High School Musical. They stopped at 2.
If only.
Oh, I
They
see
did.
what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay.
I see what you're
Yep.
doing.
Well, rounding us out, final thoughts. Phineas and Ferb, the movie, Across the Second Dimension.
I think
shit.
it was fun. It was more of what the series was what it needed to be. It didn't try to do anything groundbreaking. The attire was super basic, but it is what it is. Wasn't expecting anything crazy. I love the whole thing with Perry and the trust, and I thought it was funny that they forgot again. I kind of would have liked to see the series move forward with Perry
I think that would have been
being involved. I think that would have been cool.
Yeah, they kind of wrote themselves in a corner with if you find out, he's gone kind of thing, though.
It made-
kind of can't.
Yeah, it made me realize that this era of like cartoons just didn't care about the dad. Like besides Fairly Odd Parents, but like Jimmy Neutron's dad, this dad, Dexter's dad, they're all like really like not even secondary characters. They're just I don't remember a thing about Phineas and Ferb's dad from this.
Well,
I remember he's British.
Yeah, he's not really a main focus. I mean,
I
if you
remember
wanna
the
talk
mom.
about-
Like
yeah,
That,
well,
yeah,
he's-
but that's mostly because of Candace.
yeah. I would say though there is a dad and that's
Yeah.
Doofenshmirtz. Like
yeah, I mean,
pretty good dad.
Doofenshmirtz
Like, he
top tier
cares.
dad.
I will also say this movie was so popular with fans that they asked for a follow-up onto it, so they made an actual episode in the second dimension for them to follow up on in the actual show.
I do remember that. But yeah, final thoughts. This was good. Would recommend. Out of the 3 ones, though, I do have to say this is not that this is a slight, but this is definitely number 3 out of Kim Possible, So the Drama, the Proud Family movie, and this, which isn't a bad thing. It's just
I feel like it's preference, but yeah.
Yeah,
like Kim Possible's
I would-
number 1, which pains me
Which
because
I
I
kinda-
love the Proud Family.
I kind of have to give Kim Possible number 1.
Ron did that for us, like forever. And then the theme song, and then wait, show. Why didn't we do Kim Possible, So the Drama? It's okay.
next
You
time.
tell me, man. You tell me.
You tell me whose week is next.
It's okay.
We'll figure it out.
And
But
then-
all right,
yeah.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, final thoughts from you two? Pretty good.
No, it was a fun time. I mean, I remember it reminded me how much I actually loved watching Phineas and Ferb. I'm like, okay, I really need to go back and watch it now because it was fun.
Yes, I agree. As I definitely watched this movie.
You definitely did.
Definitely. At some point, yeah, previously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to wrapping out DCOM December coming forward. All here on Content Breaker. Now you can catch us on all your podcatchers, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Podcast, or YouTube at Content Breaker, or Twitter, Instagram as well, Content Breaker. Gentlemen, you have stuff too.
Yeah, you can find me at Static Dreads with a Z on Twitter, where who knows what's happening, because I sure don't.
I feel it.
Sounds like Twitter.
Yep.
Yep. You can find me strangely entertaining on the YouTube and on Twitch, where I stream Tuesdays Central Time, 9 p.m. Sometimes I stream early. But you can find my Twitter from there.
Okay.
Riveting.
You can find Zog on the corner of 5th Avenue saving lives.
Doing God's
See him
work.
on the street.
And of course, catch the other product at your typical Shonen Protagonist on all your podcatchers. We'll catch you next week for more DCOM December as we round it out in Cheetah style.
That's why we don't have Kim Possible.
It's Cheetah Girls 2 on Content Breaker.
Sacrifice must be made.